right, here we go. First period against Cumberland grads. Max Davidson in take the draw with Owen Ostapik and Oliver O'Donnell on the wings with Zach Moore and Hudson Ling on the blue line. Face-off win for the grads. He'll flip it up the boards. And they will send it in where Hudson Ling will go to retrieve the puck. Breakout pass to Ostapik is picked off, but he gets it back. And he gains the neutral zone. Odd man rush shaping up. He goes wide. Sends it over to Davidson. Davidson slides it through the crease and just wide. Hey guys, can I get you back up a bit? Thanks. Puck held in at the line, but Cumberland will skate out to the neutral zone where Hudson Ling will send it back into the corner. And doesn't quite gain center ice, and that is icing. Thanks, guys. Sorry, when it was in the corner, you guys were blocking it.
Wait, Dad, can we go like this?
Yeah. All right, Cooper Lackey to take the draw. Cumberland will come away with it, and they will keep it in. Forced to the corner by Ty Glasper, and the puck is behind the Blazers' net. With Cooper Lackey getting, he chips it up the boards to Dax, who's in a foot race for it, and Cumberland gets it first, and they dump it in, no icing. Ty Glasper retrieves the puck, he turns up ice, and he will try and chip it up the boards to Mason Perron. He does, but he faces pressure immediately. Some good pressure here by Cumberland. Dax Bennett will dump it up, and they're saying no icing. Cumberland regroups in their own end. Good pressure by the Blazers here, but it is chipped out to center, and we have a one-on-one. Ty Glasper, the lone man back. He forces him wide. Rhino comes in for support and steals it and takes it up ice. He chips it ahead to Noah Tabachuk, but he loses the handle, and it's sent back to center ice by Cumberland. Murph gets the puck. He will try and chip it up, but it's intercepted, and we have our first shot of the game. Easily saved and covered by Dylan for a whistle. 13:05 to go in the first. 0-0 Blazers versus Cumberland. Lines have gone into a blunder for this one, and we have Rhino as center on this line. He wins it back to Caleb. Caleb fires it around the boards to Murph. Loose puck, it is sent towards the Blazers net where Caleb intercepts it, and he'll look up ice. He spins back and fires it around. Tabachuk goes to collect it all on the half wall. He tries to chip it forward. He'll kick it forward to Rhino, who banks it off the boards and out, and we have a 2-on-1 shaping up here. Colton Kelso with the puck. He goes wide. He's looking at the net, and great pass, and broken play almost leads to a goal mouth scramble. Puck goes back into the Cumberland corner where Kelso's on it. Rhino gets there first. He passes in the slot to Ostapik. He sidesteps, shoots, and some great pressure there by the Blazers as Cumberland goaltender covers up for a whistle. Some nice puck movement by that line. Offensive zone draw for Max Davidson. Cumberland wins the draw. They'll chip it out, and they skate it up into the neutral zone. Good play there by Zach Moore to challenge the puck carrier, and the puck goes behind the net where Hudson Ling will battle for it. He comes away with it and chips it up the boards, but takes a funny bounce and goes to the defenseman. Zach Moore behind his own net to collect the puck. Puck rolls on him. We got a battle behind the net now. Puck squirts free to Owen Ostapik. He'll skate it up, and he'll chip it around the defender and chase after it. Cumberland spins and fires it out, and it will escape the zone. Cooper Lackey with some good pressure and some nice moves right there. He carries it over the blue line. He's all by himself, though. And there's a board battle for it. Cumberland comes away with the puck. Guy takes a slap shot, but Murph takes it back and shoots it into the corner, and Cumberland's forced to regroup. Puck kept in by Murph. Great job there. Dax Bennett with the puck along the half wall. He's under some pressure. He'll move it back to the point. Murph takes a look. He'll try and chip it down low, and it does get to it, but it's forced out of the zone by Cumberland, and Cooper Lackey will send it back towards Ty Glasper as they regroup in their end and bring it back ice. Missed pass, and we will have an icing here. 10:43 to go in the first. Still looking for the game's opening goal. Rhino in to take the defensive zone draw. The refs will whistle that one down and toss Rhino out, and Colton Kelso will come in to take the draw. He will win it back. Tabachuk drops it off to Caleb. Caleb takes a look. Nice little saucer pass back to Tabachuk. He flips it out, and it will clear the zone, and Colton Kelso will collect it. He gains the blue line, but it is poked off his stick by a Cumberland defender. Puck goes behind the Cumberland net, and it is chipped up the boards to Rhino. Throws one towards the net, goes behind. Tabachuk on it first. He'll send it back behind the net. Max Davidson gets to it first. Oh no, sorry, Colton Kelso. Nice drop block there, and we have a 2-on-1 shaping up here for Cumberland, but they will dump it in and go for a line change. Colton Kelso comes across the blue line, but he loses the handle, and Cumberland will dump it out towards center where Hudson Ling collects it. He surveys, and errant pass is intercepted, and Blazers got away with one there. This time Hudson makes no mistake and chips it up, where OG collects it in the neutral zone. He gains the blue line. He's got a head of speed. He cuts through the slot, and the sidestep. Oh, beautiful move, and just missed out. Zach sidesteps the check. He moves it down low to Davidson. Davidson sidesteps the player. He cuts into the slot. He's got some room. And OD scores. He bangs in the loose puck. And the Blazers open the scoring. All right. 9:04 to go in the first, and the Blazers have opened the scoring on a goal no scramble scored by Oliver O'Donnell. All right, Max Davidson with the face-off win. Cumberland recovers. Stolen back by Max Davidson. His feet taken out from underneath him, but he's up quick. Good board battle there by OD. Kept in by Max. He steals it back. Moves it over to Osti, sidesteps a man, and he shoots, and oh my. Puck squirted through the goalie's pads and was just on the red line. A little bit of a quick whistle by the ref. Didn't cross the line though. Blazers getting some looks here as they try and increase the lead to 2-0. Cooper Lackey on the draw. He will win it back to Dax Bennett, who will move it back to the point man. Ty over to his partner, Murph. Murph's got a lane. He'll put one on net, and it is swallowed up by the goaltender for a whistle. Some good puck movement there by the Blazers. And Cooper Lackey in for the offensive zone draw. It is won by Cumberland. Board battle ensues. And Cumberland comes. Oh, no, stolen off. Lackey in the slot. He shoots and just wide. Board battle. Dax forces into the corner. He tries to step out, but runs into a man. Mason Perron with the pass. He's got it back in the corner. He takes a look. He finds a man in the slot. Zax shoots, scores! Great pass by Mason Perron to find Dax all alone in the slot, and he doesn't make too many mistakes from there. And the Blazers are out to an early 2-0 lead. Dylan hasn't seen too much action in the far end yet. All right, Rhino Cummings on the draw. Cumberland will win that one as they circle back in their own end. They move it up along the boards, but Tabachuk's there to slow them down and force them back. Cumberland comes away with it. And they gain the zone, but they lose the handle on the puck, and Ty Glesper sends it back out to the neutral zone, where it is chipped across by Tabachuk, but intercepted by Cumberland as they bring it back into the Blazers' end. And Dylan got just enough of that shot for it to go wide. Blazers bench calling for a penalty on that one. None forthcoming. And Tabachuk skates to the neutral zone. He goes wide. He'll put one on net just wide. But Colton Kelso's there to collect the puck. He takes a look. He tries to reverse, but it's taken away, and Cumberland will clear the zone, but Caleb collects it at his own blue line, and he will go D to D to Tabachuk. Tabachuk chips it up to Rhino, but it's poked off his stick. And Cumberland with, looks like too many men. So the Blazers will go to the power play. 6:42 to go in the first, 2-0 Blazers as they get their first power play of the evening. First power play unit is Max Davidson with Owen Ostapik, Oliver O'Donnell, Caleb Falkenberg, and one of the Murphs. That Murph has the puck, he puts it on net, and goaltender deflects it to the corner. Ostapik with it along the boards, he drives the net, he sidesteps his man, and puck is poked off his stick as he's cutting it over that net. Oh, we have a 2-on-1 shaping up here. Good back check by Max Davidson there. He comes away with the puck. He looks content to skate this one in and gain the zone. He splits the D, but has it poked off his stick, and Cumberland will fire it back out to center where Zach Moore takes a look. He'll try and send it back in, but it's poked off his stick. Hudson Lynn gets it. And the Blazers may be getting called for too many men. Yep, so that will end the power play as we'll have a minute 16 of 4-on-4. Too many men is the call. All right, we got some 4-on-4, a little bit of open ice here. Cooper Lackey in to take the draw. Cumberland will win it, and there's directed towards the net where it's poked away, and it's chipped out to center, but Cumberland has the puck as they turn and bring it back into the Blazers' end. Hudson Ling with the puck in his own end. He's looking for the stretch pass. Ooh, perfectly onto the stick of Dax Bennett. He gains the zone. He sidesteps, toe drag, and it's taken off his stick. And we got a 1-on-1. Hudson Ling, the lone man back, and he is taken. Cumberland's taken down. No call. Blazers got away with one there, I think. And there's a puck battle behind the net, and Zach Moore comes away with it. He'll chip it up to Dax Bennett, who just misses out, and they'll send it back in. Zach sends it back to the blue line. Shot on net is intercepted by Cooper Lackey, and he'll skate it out. Defense and forwards will go for a change. Cooper Lackey by himself. He'll put that one towards net where it's picked off by the Cumberland player, and they'll look back up ice. Good pressure by Mason Perron. Cumberland gains the zone. Puck's intercepted by Murph. Ty Glasper will chip it out, but not out of the zone, and Cumberland keeps in with some good pressure here. Some good pressure here by Cumberland as Blazers have find themselves on the defensive for the first time. Ooh, a deflected shot hit the side of the net, maybe the post. It was pretty close. Board battle now for the puck. Cumberland comes away with it. And a weak shot does make its way through traffic to the net, but it's now behind the Blazers' end. Net. Okay, puck is intercepted by Colton Kelso, who has a lane. He has some speed. Great effort there by Colton Kelso. He spins back, tries to center it, but it's picked off by Cumberland. Havlicek's there pressuring him. As Cumberland will put it in on net, and Murph takes it. He will look up ice and move it up towards Kelso, who chipped it up off the boards to the neutral zone. Cumberland carries it back across the Blazers' blue up line. And the Cumberland player is forced to go into the corner. He moves it back to the point. And turnover there by Cumberland, and Blazers skate up ice with some numbers. But Cumberland clears the zone. Nice move there by Max Davidson. He's got some nice hands, and he makes no mistake on the short side. Great individual effort by Max Davidson. Increases the Blazers' lead by 3 goals. 2:53 to go in the first. Blazers 3, Cumberland 0. Some nice silky mitts there by Max Davidson. Cumberland off the draw. They'll dump that in, but do not gain center, and it is icing. Davidson on the offensive zone draw. Cumberland comes away with it. He'll shoot up the boards where it's kept in by Murph. Murph will put one towards the net, takes a funny hop. Ostovic setting up shot behind the net. Great pass. And another quick whistle by the ref. Some nice puck movement there. Osti made a great pass to Davidson, who almost got his second goal of the shift. All right, Blazers win the draw. Kept in by Max Davidson and Murph. They chip it along the boards to Ostovic. He blocks the clearing attempt. And the puck's behind the Cumberland net. They backhanded up the boards where it's picked up but lost. Max Davidson regrouping. Sends it over to Ostovic. Ostovic on the... And his shot was deflected by the defender's stick and an easy catch for the goaltender. Blazers will go for a line change. 2:08 to go in the first. 3-0 Blazers. Cooper Lackey on the draw. And Cumberland wins that one. They'll turn and fire up the boards. Off Bennett's skate. Zach will throw one towards the net. Mason Perron the first on the puck. He'll put it back behind the net where Cooper Lackey's there to collect it. We had a battle in the corner here. Dax Bennett comes away with the puck. He shakes his man and sends it down to Lackey. Lackey chips it out to the slot, and it just wide of Blazer player as Cumberland skates it up ice. Good back check by Dax there, forcing him wide. Puck goes behind the Blazers' net. Hudson Ling there for it. And it's momentarily kept in by Cumberland, and Hudson Ling is after the puck now. He'll backhand it up the boards to Dax, but it is kept in by Cumberland. Hudson Ling gets it, he chips it up to Mason Perron. Mason Perron takes a look, his pass hits a skate. He'll send it off the boards and in, but not enough, didn't gain enough of the neutral zone for it to nullify an icing, so Face-off will be back in the Blazers' end. 55 seconds to go in the first, 3-0 Blazers.
Sounds like you're over here mumbling to yourself.
I need a microphone or something. All right, Cumberland wins the draw. They turn and throw one on net, but it's blocked and skated out by the Blazers. Cumberland in the neutral zone. They gain the blue line. Nice poke check there by Murph, and they will throw that towards the net where Ty Glasper will attempt to get the puck first. Noah Tavachuk's there to support, and he goes back into the Blazers' end with Ty Glasper chasing down the puck. Centering pass misses everyone. Colton Kelso chips it forward, just misses connecting with Rhino, and Murph has it. He'll try and chip up the boards, and he does get it out. 15 seconds left in the first. Cumberland regrouping at center. Couple nice moves. They gain the zone. Cumberland player goes wide with the puck. He'll throw one on net. Easily caught by Dylan, but puck trickles into the corner. And a wild goal mouse scramble. Dylan with a sprawling maybe save. Refs are going to have a look.
Pretty good eyes.
And it does not look like it crossed the line. Rhino waving off the goal. And the ref will follow suit and also say no goal. The Blazers got lucky there. So after one period of play, the Blazers find themselves sitting with a 3-0 lead over Cumberland. Okay, we're just about set for a puck drop. Second period, still 3-0 Blazers. Cumberland wins the draw. Stolen by Max Davidson. He patiently sidesteps his man and skates it across the blue line, and he splits the D and puts one on net, and it's saved by the goaltender. OD behind the net. He spins back. He's stripped of the puck. Cumberland skates it out now. They gain center and dump it in, where Declan Murphy's first on the scene. He chips it up the boards to OD just out of reach, and Cumberland will get there first. As the Blazers are offside. Lackey on the draw. Cumberland wins it, but Dax Bennett ends up with the puck. He makes a nice centering pass to Mason Perron, but it's just a little behind him. Perron throws one on net, and it's intercepted by Cumberland as they skated up ice. Dax Bennett forechecking or back-checking hard. Puck goes into the Blazers' corner where Hudson Ling gets it. He moves it down low to his defense partner, Zach Moore, who breakout pass is just wide. And Zach will try this again. He chips it up to Dax Bennett. Dax will skate it across center. He'll gain the zone. And he almost splits the D and gets the shot off, but not quite. Cumberland skating up. They gain the zone. Hudson Ling gets just enough of it for puck to bounce wide. And they will keep it in, but it's quickly recovered by Rhino as he skates up. We have a 2-on-1 shaping up here. Rhino will fire and blocker save. Puck goes wide. He had Mason Perron there with him. Perron will go for a line change as Cumberland will shoot it out. Not quite enough for icing as Ty Glasper goes to collect the puck in his own end. He circles behind his own net, takes a look, chips it up the boards, but it's fired back in by Cumberland. Ty Glasper will try and go the other way this time, but he's under pressure immediately. Rhino in support will collect the puck. He chips it up to Tabachuk. Cumberland again forces a turnover. Bolton Kelso will get it. He'll try and clear the zone, but it's kept in by Cumberland again. Blazers having a little bit of trouble in their own end here. It looks like they will clear the zone here, and we have a almost a 3-on-1. Blazers have to tag up for offside, and Cumberland has just enough time to skate it out, and they will gain the neutral zone, chip it forward, and they will gain the Blazers' end. Ty Glasper forces his man wide. He goes behind the net with the puck. He's looking for a pass. He moves it back to the blue line. Good hand-eye coordination by Rhino there, but that is high sticking. Just under 12 minutes to go in the second period. Still 3-0 Blazers. Max Davidson will step in to take the defensive zone draw. He'll win it over to OD, but Davidson comes away with the puck. He will chip it up the boards, but Cumberland keeps it in. A little back and forth along the boards here. Nice block by OD to force the puck out into the neutral zone. OD again. And Cumberland comes away with it. They will take a shot from far out, and that's easily gloved by Dylan. And he'll hang on for a whistle. Cumberland wins the draw, but the Blazers come away with it. OD will chip it out into the neutral zone, into the offensive zone. Ostapek lost an edge while retrieving the puck. And Cumberland will skate it out to the neutral zone, but Caleb Falkenberg finds himself with the puck. He chips it up to Max Davidson. Max Davidson with the stretch pass to OD. Puck bounces on him, and Cumberland comes away with it. Cumberland will dump it in, and the Blazers will look to break out of their own end. Caleb Falkenberg gets dumped by the forechecker. Questionable play. Cumberland will score to make it a 3-1 game. Seemed like a bit of a late hit on Caleb, which forced that turnover and led to the goal. All right, 3-1 Blazers, 10:44 to go in the second. Face-off win for Cooper Lackey. Zach will shoot it out to center where it's stopped by the Cumberland player and forced in. Cumberland comes away with the puck. Centering pass at the skate. Mason Perron comes away with the puck. He'll make the stretch pass and just missed it. And it is sent behind the Blazers' end where Hudson Ling gets it. He'll chip it up off the boards back to Mason Perron. He'll do this again, and this time he makes a tape-to-tape pass, and we have a 2-on-1 shaping up. Cooper Lackey goes wide. He sends it across the mat. Dax sidesteps the goalie and scores. Nice goal there by the Blazers. 3 consecutive passes, and then the goal by Dax Bennett. and they restore the 3-goal lead. 10:02 to go in the second period. Cumberland wins the draw back into their own end. They'll fire it up the boards where Colton Kelso keeps it in. He spins back, shakes off his man, and goes down in a heap. Takes a bit of a jab there. Rhino comes in support. And Connor Murphy gets the puck. He'll fire that into the corner where Rhino's first on the scene. He'll move it down low to Tabby. Tabby sends it back behind the net, but Rhino had cut to the net. Murph pinches and keeps it in. He fires it behind the Cumberland net, where Noah Tabachuk is there in pressure. Good board battle there by Kelso. Rhino comes away with the puck. He makes a great pass, and Kelso tries to go 5-hole. Nice save by the goaltender there. Some good puck movement by the Blazers on that. Rhino sprawling out, still has the wherewithal to shoot the puck up the center, and Kelso's there battling for it. And Cumberland comes away with it. Noah Tabachuk steals it back, skates into the Cumberland end. He'll fire it around and go for a change. Colton Kelso behind the Cumberland. Goalie catches an edge. And puck was on the back of the net, but they free it up, and Cumberland will try and get it out, but it is kept in by Murph. Great work there. He goes wide. He's looking for a man in front. He goes around the net. Oh, he makes a great pass to OD, but he was on his back foot and slips and falls down. Kept in by Owen Ostapik. He drives the net. He moves it over to OD, who scores his second of the night. And the Blazers are up 5-1. Oliver O'Donnell has a nose for the net, and he scores again. We're officially on hat-trick watch. All right, Cumberland wins the draw, but Owen Ostapik comes away with the puck. He skates it in. He goes wide. He goes low blocker. Good save by the goaltender. OD behind the net. He tries to center. Puck's back along the boards where the Blazers and Cumberland will battle for the puck. Can't really see what's going on from here, but Max Davidson comes away with the puck. Cumberland forces a turnover, but it's recovered again by Owen Ostapik. Max Davidson behind the net. He spins off a check. He sends it to Owen. Owen tries to go high short side, just over the net. Dax will get it. He'll send it back down low. Owen collects the puck. He tries the centering pass, but it's escaped. Cumberland trying to clear the zone, but it's stolen. Lackey with the puck. He shoots low and scores. Cooper Lackey makes it a 6-1 game. It is all Blazers right now. We're at the halfway point of the game, and it is 6-1 Blazers. Cooper Lackey with the puck at center. Mason Prawn support gathers up the loose puck. He skates it in. He tries a centering pass, but it's picked off by Cumberland as they skated around their own net and look to clear the zone. They chip it out to center. And we have a nice poke check there by Hudson Ling. And Cumberland shoots it high and wide. They're behind the Blazers' net. Hudson Ling will be first on the puck. He turns. He fans on the pass. And puck goes back into the corner where Zach Moore is there in support. Pass to the blue line's intercepted by Davenant, and he is off to the races. Toe drag doesn't work. Cumberland comes away with the puck, and we have a 3-on-2. Oh boy. Saved by Dylan, rebound, almost potted in the empty net. Zach Moore behind his own net will chase down the puck. Cumberland gets there first. They try and pass back to the point where Rhino collects it, and he will send it out to center before losing an edge. Cumberland's back at it. They gain the zone. Zach Moore forces him wide. Cumberland still has the puck. Centering attempt. Stolen by Rhino as he goes behind his own net and chips it up to Tabby. Kept in by Cumberland. Tabachuk has another chance at it. He'll almost chip it out, but it hits a skate, and another high, wide shot by Cumberland. Zach content to just dump that out and get some fresh legs out there as it is icing call. .5:31 to go in the second period. Still 6-1 Blazers. Cumberland showing a little signs of life. Davidson on the draw. He wins it. It is fired towards the net and goes through the crease wide. And the puck bounces up and out of play. Cumberland wins the draw. Back to the point. Shot is blocked by Oliver O'Donnell. Murph behind his own net will shoot it up the boards. OD picks it up. He's got Owen Ostovic coming along as he gains his own. He goes wide. He's forced along the boards, and he'll send it in behind the net where Owen Ostovic collects it. He'll try the centering pass to Max Davidson, but it hits a skate. Murph pinching, keeps it alive. Cumberland behind their net. They spin back. They'll try and reverse, and they will break out here. Max Davidson back in support. Goes behind his own net. Nice little saucer pass to Perron. Perron sends it over to Dax Bennett. Cuts around his man. He goes wide. He's looking for a trailer and loses the puck. Cumberland has it. Dale fired up the boards, but it's right to Murph, who will send it right back in. Clearing attempt is successful. Here comes Cumberland with some speed. Nice poke check by Caleb. And Mason Perron there to collect the loose puck. He'll send it up to Cooper, but hits his shin pad and loses it. Perron again. He gathers up the loose puck and he sends it towards Cooper Lackey. Lackey skates it up. He moves it forward to Dax Bennett, but it's poked off his stick and it is offside, and players showing a bit of their frustration. .3:47 to go in the second period, 6-1 Blazers. Rhino Cummings in to take the draw. He wins it. He skates around two men. He's on his backhand. Loses the handle, and the puck goes behind the Cumberland net where they will come away with it. Cumberland in the neutral zone. Rhino comes away with the puck. And he'll fire it in where Cumberland regroups behind their own net and looks to break out. Rhino forces him to spin back where Tabachuk's there to see him on the other side. Good pressure here by the Blazers. Colton Kelso is also there. Breakout pass is successful, and Cumberland will skate it out into the neutral zone. They'll gain the Blazers' blue line, and a centering attempt is off Murph's skate. Caleb Falkenberg with the puck. He chips it back to Tabachuk. Tabachuk, stretch pass to Colton Kelso. He's got Rhino with him. He cuts through the slot and shot through the screen, goes just wide. Tabachuk will stop it, and before he can shoot it in, it's taken from him. And their upcoming penalty to the Blazers. Oh, off the crossbar. And the Blazers will go to the penalty kill. with 2:22 to go in the second period, 6-1 Blazers. All right, Max Davidson in to take the draw. He loses it. Cumberland keeps it in. They'll work it around the outside. Back to the blue line. Shot through traffic, deflected just wide. Another shot on net. Hudson Ling is there to put pressure on the... Oh, he fumbled puck, and Owen Ostovic clears his zone, and that number 14 looks like he's about 15 years old. Cumberland looking a little discombobulated on this power play. Stolen by Owen Ostovic, and he almost slides one through the goalie's wickets. Not the greatest start to their power play, as the penalty killers will change up, get some fresh legs. Minute 18 to go in the power play. Cooper Lackey in to take the draw. Cumberland gets it. They will skate it out of their own zone. Murph gets it and sends it back into the neutral zone. Back to Murph. He shoots it back again. Ty Glasper will retrieve the puck and skate around his own net. He'll send it up the boards, and it is chipped into the neutral zone and stolen by Oliver O'Donnell, who's looking for the hat trick. He comes down his off wing. He spins back. He looks for the trailer. It's Cooper Lackey, but it's poked off his stick, and Cumberland comes away with some numbers. Right now it's just a 1-on-2. It doesn't look too dangerous. Ty Glasper forces him wide. Centering pass, no one there. And it's kept in at the blue line. Ty Glasper again. He'll send it around the net to Connor Murphy, who has plenty of time. He takes a look. He will send it down. 35 seconds to go in the period, 15 seconds to go in the power play. That should just about do it for the penalty kill. As Cumberland skates it up. Declan Murphy gets it now. He will send it out to center. 25 seconds to go in the second period. Puck goes into the Blazers' end, where Caleb's on it first. He sends it back towards Murph. Murph skates into trouble and then quickly turns the other way. And Dax will bank it off the glass out to center. It is just into the Cumberland zone. They'll regroup with 3 seconds left, and that should do it for the second period. The Blazers hanging on to a 6-1 lead. Dylan hasn't had a ton of work. It's been mostly Blazers this game. All right, start of the third period, 6-1 Blazers. Blazers come away with the puck. Rhino skates it in. He's taken down. Penalty upcoming. Cumberland called for the trip, and the Blazers, 10 seconds into the third period, will find themselves on the power play. All right, Rhino on the draw. Blazers come away with it. Colton Kelso spins back. It is kept in by Tabachuk on a great effort, but Cumberland eventually does clear the zone, and Blazers will have to regroup. Pass is intercepted. Some determination, and the Blazers come away with it still. Tabachuk sidesteps his man, but knocked off his stick. He sends it behind the net where Colton Kelso's there. Send up to Murph. Murph will put one on net, deflected just wide, and there we have it. Goalie made the pad save, and the rebound went to Noah Tabachuk on the side of the net, and that was an easy one for him. Power play goal for the Blazers, 7-1. 17-13 to go in the third. Max Davidson on the draw. He chips it forward, but Cumberland comes away with it. Oh, spinorama pass is intercepted by Ostapek. Ostapek dangles, sends it back to OD, who just misses out on the hat trick. Ostapek on his knees. And Cumberland comes away with the puck. They gain center, and they will send it almost into the corner, but Max Davidson's there to bring it back out. He causes a turnover. There's a bit of a melee along the boards. Can't really see what's going on. Davidson moves it over to Ostapek. Ostapek crosses center. He crosses the blue line. He's got OD going to the net. Centering pass is knocked off his stick. OD spins around. He's facing some pressure. He moves it over to Lackey. Centering pass almost finds Ostapek all alone in the slot. Cumberland comes away with the puck. Hudson Ling will chase down the puck. Puck center on the boards to Dax Bennett. He'll skater it back, reverse the play. Sidesteps one forechecker. Sends it up the middle and just misses connecting with Cooper Lackey as the Blazers go for a change. Cumberland behind their own net. Puck's intercepted by Bennett, who moves it to Mackey. And great one-time pass there, Lackey to Bennett, but good save by the goalie. Bennett battling along the boards. Puck goes to center. Ty Glasper scoops it up. He'll send it back into the Cumberland zone as the Blazers have to tag up. Dax Bennett first on the scene. He will force the turnover. Cumberland will try again. Murph there to pinch and keep it in. Murph again with the pucks. Oh, nice move there. Sends it down low to Dax, but it's just out of reach, and Cumberland comes away with the puck. Ty Glasper has the puck at center. He takes a look, moves it up to Rhino. Rhino sidesteps a man. He gains the zone. Oh, nice try there by Rhino. Almost scored. Rhino intercepts. You might not be able to tell from here, but he's got a brand new hockey stick. It's pretty nice looking. Cumberland comes away at the puck. We got odd man rush shaping up. Shot is high and wide. Kelso pressuring the man. Rhino comes away at the puck. He'll bank it off the boards around the net, and it's kept in by Cumberland. Ty Glasper shoots it up the boards. Battle for the puck ensues. Got a few players down on the play. Cumberland will get it. Murph fans on the clearing attempt. Ty Glasper again. He'll chip it up, and it goes just out of reach into the Cumberland end. No icing. Allows the Blazers to get a change. Cumberland reverses under intense pressure by Kelso. And Ostapek picks it up. A couple nice moves, and he tries a centering pass to Davidson, and it hits a skate. Very unselfish. Could have taken the shot and was looking for the nice pass. And OD, another glorious opportunity, but the puck bounces on him. It is all Blazers right now. Oh. All right. Owen Ostovic will send it back into the Cumberland end. He catches an edge. Cumberland reverses. Looking for an outlet pass. He chips it up the boards. It is, they say it's kept in, but Cumberland comes with it anyways. You have a one-on-one. Side steps the defender, and Dylan with a nice glove save. Caleb skates it behind his own end. He sends it up the boards to Ostovic. Ostovic will shoot it around the defenseman, but not out. And we have a hooking call upcoming. Cumberland has the puck. Goalie's out for the extra attacker. Shot is just wide. Cumberland still has possession. Centering attempt off the side of the net. And finally the play is stopped. Hooking call to Owen Ostovic. He was in a good battle and had his stick on him for just a little too long. To go in the third, 7-1 Blazers. Cumberland looking to get a power play marker here. They win the draw. Shot through traffic. Dylan makes a save. Zach will fire it up the boards, and it's kept in. Hudson Ling knocks it off the player's stick, and just enough mustard on the shot to clear the zone with Dax Bennett in pursuit. He goes down in a heap, but he's up like very quickly. Hudson Ling sends it up the boards. Cooper Lackey just misses on the dump. Cumberland will skate it into the Blazers' end. Hudson Ling forces him wide. Puck through the slot. Cumberland's first on the scene. Hudson Ling gets it behind his own net. He'll shoot it up the boards. Mason Perron gets it. Clearing attempt gets to the blue line, but not out. Shot from the point, just wide. Just missed by inches. Mason Perron breaks up the pass, sends it back, and it's kept in. Ooh. And a couple shots after the whistle, and leads to a bit of a melee. I'm not sure if there's any penalties on the play. Looks like Cumberland's getting one, rightfully so. Okay, right on. So we will skate 4-on-4 for 31 seconds, and the Blazers will have a minute and a half power play. 10:38 to go in the third, 7-1 Blazers. Oh, I spoke too soon. Zach Moore is also in the penalty box. So we might still be skating 5-on-4. Looks like offsetting roughing penalties might be my guess. .31 seconds left in the power play. Cumberland wins the draw. Shot from the point. Through Dylan's legs, but he covers up. Dylan got a piece of that shot from the point and pinballed through his pads and almost went in. Cumberland comes away with the draw. Another shot from the point. And seeing eye shot eludes Dylan. Can't fault him on that one. He had 2 defenders and a forward in his way. Cumberland will score their second goal of the game to make it 7-2 Blazers, 10:24 to go in the third. Power play goal. Blazers win the face-off. Cumberland gets the puck back, and they will skate it into the Blazers' end. Murph will fire it back to the point, but it's kept in. Rhino forces him wide. Line pass is intercepted. Blazers fumble the clearing attempt. And Cumberland gets the puck back at center. Terrible pass. Rhino picks it off. Sidesteps his man. He's got a man in the slot, and he will roof it. Beauty shot just under the bar on a terrible giveaway by Cumberland. Blazers are running away with this one, 8-2. All right, Blazers right back at it. Owen Ostapik goes wide. Oh my. Oliver O'Donnell on the back door and almost got another one. Oh, and he just took an elbow to the head. This game's getting a little chippy. Shot just wide. Kept in by Ty Glasper. Cumberland will skate it out of their end. They get out to center. They gain the zone, but Murph is there to shut him down. And OD comes away at the puck. He goes wide. He shoots, and it is saved by the goaltender. Cumberland sidesteps a couple of Blazers, and they will skate it out. And Dylan makes a nice glove save. They hang on to it. 8-2 Blazers, 8:42 to go in the third. Cooper Lackey on the draw. Cumberland wins it back to the point. Defender forced to shoot into the corner under good pressure by Mason Perron. Cooper Lackey skates it out. It's knocked off his stick, but he's there first. He drives the net. Centering attempt eludes Dax, and Cumberland comes away with it. They'll chip it into the Blazers' end and pursue. And Cumberland keeps it in. Murph fires, turns and fires, and Dax will try and clear the zone, but he can't. Shot goes just wide. And Caleb will find the puck in traffic, and he will reverse. He will bank it off the boards to his D partner. It goes past him, but Dax Bennett's there. He will bank it off the boards, and here comes Cooper Lackey. He's got Mason Perron with him. He sends one across, but it is picked off. Hudson Ling will chip it up the boards to Colton Kelso, who can't quite get to it quick, but he gets a second chance. He'll gain the zone, and he gets the puck knocked off his stick as he was shooting. Noah Tabachuk behind the net. He's looking for a man. Tabachuk comes away with it again, wraparound, and he scores. Goalie got caught out of position, and Tabachuk made him pay. 9-2 Blazers. I believe that's Tabachuk's second goal of the game, too. All right. Blazers come away with the puck. Tabachuk chips it forward. Cumberland takes it back. And Rhino with some good pressure forces the turnover. Cumberland's forced to retreat and start over. And Tabachuk, here he comes again. He's got some speed. Nice blocker save, great shot. He's behind the net, he goes down. Colton Kelso collects the puck. He's got Rhino in front of the net. It's poked off his stick. But he's right back at it. He catches an edge, and he's drawn another penalty. Tripping's the call, but I think that was a couple skates hitting, and we'll take it though. And the Blazers' power play has another chance to get to double digits. 9-2. Blazers looking for their 10th goal. Blazers win the draw. Ostapek takes a look. Cool as a cucumber. He spins it back, sends it to Ty Glasper. Glasper puts it on net. Rebound, sits there. And Ostapek with some good pressure. Forces the turnover. But Cumberland comes away with the puck, and they will send it all the way down. Ostapek first on the scene. He gathers the puck up, spins back towards center. He sends it to OD. OD gains his own. Tries to hit the trailer Davidson. Davidson goes wide. He looks... Oh! Another goal, no scramble, and it is tucked in by Owen Ostapek, and it is 10-2 Blazers. I apologize if I didn't pan the camera fast enough. All right, 5:37 to go. It is 10-2 Blazers.
All of us had so many chances for that. Oh, I know. It's just going to learn how to get low on those passes.
Here comes Cumberland. They're forced wide, and the puck goes behind the Blazers' end, where Murph is on it first. Battle along the boards. Cumberland comes away with it. Nice move there. And puck goes into the corner. Sent right into the slot. Fanned on the shot. And a fan shot had Dylan out of position, and loose puck is banged in by Cumberland, and it is a 10-3 game. Yeah. Yeah, you probably could. All right. Cumberland comes through center. Shot blocked by Declan Murphy. Puck seems to be caught up in his gear. Oh, they find it now, and Colton Kelso skates away. Cumberland down by a touchdown. Routine pad save for Dylan on the big slap shot. And they're shooting from anywhere now. Cumberland collects the puck in their own end. Ooh. The player tried to bank it off the boards and it went out. Doesn't appear to be a delay a game penalty. Must just be an NHL rule. All right, Max Davidson on the draw. Cumberland wins it convincingly. They dump it up the boards, and it is shot to the blue line, kept in by Zach. Kept in by Zach again. This time they'll clear the zone where Owen Ostapek muscles his man off the puck. And good effort there by OD, and it's turned over. Hudson Lynn gets the puck. He takes a look. He'll bank it up off the boards, just out of reach. It is enough for icing. Cumberland on the draw. He wins it back to Mason Perron, who chips it over to Ty Glasper, who sends it around the net to Murph. Murph will chip it up the boards to Dax Bennett. He will stretch pass over to Mason Perron, who's got it. But it is taken off his stick by the defender, kept in by Ty Glasper. And it squirts free to center ice, where Murph will calmly send it back into the Cumberland end. Cumberland reverses the play. Mason Perron attacks him. And Cumberland will skate it out, and they will gain the Blazers' end. Okay, 3:09 to go in the third, 10-3 Blazers. Awkward bounce, almost fooled Dylan there. Cumberland keeps it in. Shot from up wide. Goalmouth scramble, Dylan's down. Blazers trying to clear. Everyone's falling down now. Murph gets it, he tries to clear. Caleb will try again. He's looking for the stretch pass to Kelso, and he finds it. Kelso, currently all alone, but he's got Tabachuk on the far side. He cuts through the slot, no luck, but Caleb keeps it in. Caleb spins off a check. He turns and fires it. Tabachuk there to collect it. He sends it towards the net, off a skate, and Cumberland will skate it out. They lose the handle on it, and Murph's there to recover and send it back out to center. Tabachuk gets it with some speed. He takes the fire shot, and it is easily caught and held by the goaltender. 2 minutes to go in the third, 10-3 Blazers. Ostapik with the puck. He sends it over to OD. OD turns and fires, and just over the net. He's still looking for that hat trick, and he has had a lot of chances. He's been around the net all night. Ostapik in the corner. He takes a look. He moves it. Oh, he's battling for it. OD comes in support. OD chips it back to Ostapik. Sends it out to Davidson. Davidson spins, fires. Oh man. Oh, and there it is. And Oliver O'Donnell with the hat trick. All right. Some hats for a hat trick were thrown and then returned, but they landed on a ledge. All right, Max Davidson skates it behind his own net. He's got a head of steam, and he loses an edge. Hudson Ling forces his man wide. Oh. Can you reach it? All right, 1:06 to go, and it is 11-4 Blazers. Bad bounce ends up in the Blazers' net. Cumberland skates it out to center. They'll dump that into the Blazers' end. Ty Glasper goes behind his own net to retrieve the puck. He turns around. Pass is just off the mark. And Cumberland keeps it in. They shoot from far out. Ty Glasper collects a rebound and he fans on the clearing attempt. Mason Perron in support. He's battling for it. And Cumberland comes away with it. Ty Glasper takes his man down. Good effort there. But Cumberland will fly it around where Ty Glasper will get it. Mason Perron, centering attempt, hits a skate, and Cumberland steals it back, and Dylan covers up with 10 seconds to go. Ty Glasper dumps his man after the play. No call coming. 11-4, 10 seconds to go. That should just about do it. Murph gets the puck, happy to waste some time. And we got a little bit of rough stuff happening here along the boards. And it's getting a little fiery down there. Blazers with a convincing 11-4 win.
See you, Mike. Thanks. Same kid that did the video, too.
Looks like okay, final score 11-4. Blazers celebrate. I don't know if they're gonna do a handshake after all that, but maybe.
Where are they going?
No, they are going for it. I'll keep this rolling in case I need to enter it into evidence. All right, got a little chippy at the end there, but it seems cooler heads have prevailed.
I know I've got dust on the hat on there.
That's quite a change from the last time we played them.
Yeah.
What was the score when we lost tonight?
Did we choose these guys?
Oh, big time down at the other end.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 9 something or 10
There's
something.
like 4 teams. All these teams I like from years. Like I can't keep them straight. I can't remember which games were. I just remember like Silver 7 and defeated basically.
Yeah, I know. Well, it was a good win for them.